Ngu, APC East Senatorial candidate in 2023, Princess Ada Obu, Honorable Emmanuel Inaji, Honorable Ukenwa Ikechukwu Ukenwa, and Honorable Obasi Moses. So please kindly move for the suspension of our rules to admit them into the chamber.
Thank you very much. Our own quintessential Right Honorable Speaker of the 10th Assembly. I'm Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka, the acting leader of the House for this moment, because I can see my Oga coming in. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that, under your permission and that of the distinguished honorable members in the House seated, that the House do admit all the visitors so listed into this hallowed chamber to witness our proceedings of the day. I so move, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you very much.
Honorable Alijeisi, I don't know whether you are trying to evade on your responsibilities. Can you come and second as usual? The minority leadership will prefer to hear you second this motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues. I rise to second that the House do suspend its relevant rule to allow some visitors, even though I don't know their purpose. I hereby
It's
second.
for good reason. Thank you. Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Honorable Faki, I didn't hear your voice. Do you have kata? So sorry. Honorable Isiaka, please can you assist in bringing them in? Thank you. We have some couple of announcements, and I will start with the recognition of some of our visitors here. We have students of Christabel Schools, Abuja, who are here to observe our proceedings. Honorable colleagues, can we appreciate their presence? You are most welcome. You may sit down, please. We also have students of Students Representative Council of Gombe State University, who are here to also observe our proceedings. You are most welcome. You are from Gombe. You know Kumo? You know Alijeisi? Oh, God bless you all. You may sit down, please. We also have students of Abuja World Academy. Please, honorable colleagues, can we appreciate them? You are most welcome. You may sit down, please. Honorable colleagues, today is the birthday of Honorable Mahmoudou Abdullahi, member representing Agaye Lapai Federal Constituency of Niger State, the chairman of Committee on Judiciary. So on behalf of the House, we are extending our best wishes to him and a happy birthday. Members are enjoying to visit him, either in the office or home, to celebrate with him. We have an announcement coming from the Office of the Minority Whip, and his message reads as follows, that this is to inform members of the House of Representatives that the PDP caucus of the House have nominated Right Honorable Fred Abedi as the new PDP caucus leader. Honorable Fred, please can you stand up for recognition? Honorable Abedi is replacing Honorable Nicholas Mutu, who was the leader from the inception of this assembly. Congratulations, our dear brother. Wish you all the best. We have another announcement coming from Honorable Dr. Adebayo Samuel Adeshola. And his message is on notice of announcement of the passing of His Excellency Chief Cornelius Olatunji Adebayo. His message reads as follows. Sir, it is with a sense of great loss, but in total submission to the will of God, that I seek to notify you and the house of the passing of my uncle, His Excellency Chief Cornelius Olatunji Adebayo, who died today, that's yesterday, 25th June 2025, at the age of 84 years, after a brief illness. He was a former senator of the Federal Republic between 1979 and 1983, Kwara State Governor 1983 October to 1983 December, and a Federal Minister of Communication and Works at different times between year 2003 and 2007. So I therefore request for the privilege that his death be announced on the floor of the House tomorrow, Thursday, 26 June 2025, and his contributions to the socio-political development of Kwara State and Nigeria acknowledged. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Signed, Honorable Dr. Adebayo Samuel Adeshola, Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Health Institutions. Honorable colleagues, shall we rise for a minute silence? May his soul rest in peace. The Right Honorable Minister, our leaders, particularly the APC Deputy National Chairman, the APC National Vice Chairman, Enugu State APC Chairman, the Secretary of APC Enugu State, the APC East Senatorial candidate in 2023, Princess Ada Ogbu, Honorable Emmanuel Inaji, Honorable Ikenwa Ekechukwu Okenwa, and Honorable Obasi Moses. You are all welcome to the Green Chamber. I hope you are bringing goodies from Enugu, and I have further assurance that Enugu will turn APC very soon. I know why you are here, and we are looking forward to seeing more of you in the coming weeks and months with more good news. Honorable colleagues, it is my pleasure and privilege to inform you that our dear brother and colleague, Honorable Chimobi Sam Atu, member representing Enugu North and South Federal Constituency of Enugu State, today has sent a letter. And the letter is in respect of defection from Labour Party to the All Progressive Congress, APC. The content of his letter reads as follows. I write to inform the People's Speaker and my honorable colleagues that I have formally resigned my membership of the Labour Party after holistic consultations with my constituents and critical stakeholders. I have, therefore, moved to the All Progressive Congress effective today. This decision was necessitated by the persistent internal crisis plaguing the Labour Party, both at the national level and within the state chapter, which have hindered the party's capacity to provide the focused leadership my people deserve. While I remain sincerely grateful to the Labour Party for the platform it provided in the course of my political journey, I'm compelled to move forward in alignment with the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. His administration's demonstrable commitment to the development of the Southeast region, particularly through initiatives like the Southeast Development Commission, aligns with the aspirations of my constituents. Please accept the assurances of my esteemed regards. Signed, Honorable Chimobi Sam Atu, member representing Enugu North and South Federal Constituencies of Enugu State. Our dear brother, congratulations for joining the greatest party in Africa. We are wishing you all the best and we are welcoming you to our great party. Congratulations on behalf of the APC caucus of the House. Please start. Please greet the people from the right side first before you come to the other side.
Point of order, sir.
We will give you the time, but let us at least allow him to.
I'm here.
To enjoy himself. For no, I didn't. I
This
just
is blackmail.
advised.
This is blackmail. Let Peter Obi hear you.
What are you?
Thank God, Your Excellency. Mr. Speaker, thank God, the mic is still on.
No, let him sit at the back. He's
Section
late.
68, 1G.
What happened?
I've been calling.
Order. Order.
Which order?
Ajilu, order.
Point of order.
Point of order.
They are not supposed to snap picture there.
Point of order.
Your Excellency, why are non-members allowed to go to this extent?
We are still in
They are
session.
not members of the House, Your Excellency.
Non-members are not supposed to do this, so.
Order.
Which order?
Order.
No picture.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Order. Ajilu. Ajilu, sit down.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order,
Honorable
Mr. Speaker.
Ibe. Honorable Ibe. Order.
Point of order, Mr.
I
Speaker.
understand your pains. Honorable Ibe, I understand your pains. Order.
Order 9. Order 9.
Order. Honorable Ibe, I understand your
Order
pains.
9.
Order.
Order 9. Look at order 9
There are no photographs.
in chambers.
Order. Order. Right, Honorable Agbeji, I understand your pains. Order.
Mr. Speaker, are you ready for me? Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My very respected honorable colleague. Mr. Speaker, I'm coming under section 68(1)(g) of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Hello? Some people are distracting us. Mr. Speaker, let me join my honorable colleague from the Labour Party to appeal to you to quickly declare the seat of the member vacant immediately. This, since he has violated Section 68(1)(g) of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that you should declare his seat vacant and be courageous enough to do that today. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Just like the courageous PDP members, right? Your observation is noted. We'll look at it. Thank you very much. Any member with petition? Any member with petition, please? He's not around, unavoidably absent. No petition.
Point of order.
Who is raising a point of order? I'm coming, please. 1 minute. I thought it's on personal explanation, right? We'll come to that. We have to take urgent matters before we come to personal explanation. Check your order paper. We have not come to that level, please. Honorable colleagues, we have some motions from members that they feel are urgent for you to attend to this morning. And I will start with the one coming from Honorable Chief Emmanuel Uguru. If Honorable Uguru is around, please can you rise and move your motion?
Mr. Speaker, the People's Speaker, I take the leave of the House to raise a motion on matters of urgent public importance brought pursuant to Order 8-5 of the Standing Order of the House of Representatives for immediate relief, intervention, and rehabilitation of rainstorm victims in Ndiezi Nyimegu Nuhu and Abakaliki New Building Materials Market in Abakaliki Izi Federal Constituency of Ebonyi State. Mr. Speaker, I am Honorable Chief Emma Ogoro, representing the good people of Abakaliki Izi Federal Constituency of Ebonyi State. That is the motion, Mr. Speaker, and I pray you urge the House to consider this as urgent, to suspend other matters for it to be taken. I so move.
Any seconder to the first leg? The one sitting next to you, Honorable Tafoki.
The Right Honorable Speaker, sir, very distinguished colleagues, Honorable Engineer Shehu Alhatu Tafoki is my name. I represent Paskari Kankara Sabwa. I'm from Katsina State. I rise to second the first leg of the motion moved by my honorable colleagues. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Second leg of the motion, Honorable Larry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Respected colleagues, QS Ari Mohammed Abdul Mumin Shatima, MNI QS member representing Nasarawa Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I rise to second the second leg of the motion. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Honorable Chief Emma Ogoro, Abakaliki Federal Constituency of Ebonyi State. Mr. Speaker, this is a motion on matters of urgent public importance brought pursuant to Order 8-5 of the Standing Order of the House of Representatives for immediate relief, intervention, and rehabilitation of rainstorm victims in Ndezi, Nyimego, Unuhu, and Abakaliki New Building Materials of Ebonyi State. The House note the deep concern that the recent devastating rainstorm that ravaged Ndezi, Nyimego, and Abakaliki New Building Material Market in my constituency, that is Abakaliki Z Federal Constituency, destroyed residential houses, goods, market stores, warehouses, schools, livestock, and economic trees, leaving the people homeless and in their need of assistance. Also note that the rainstorm not only destroyed houses, but also household properties and commercial goods worth billions of naira, subjecting the people to terrible hardship and starvation. Alarmed that some people like Mr. Mbamwaji of Ndezi, Nyimego, Nuhu, among others, were trapped to death in the debris, while some other sustained injuries that require immediate attention. Concerned that some of the people whose shops were wrecked by the wind are now out of business and are forced with serious hardship as a result of loss of revenue. Disturbed that those who escaped death are now exposed to harsh weather as they have no roof over their heads. Many of them, especially children and the aged, now suffering from weather-related illness such as cold, catarrh, and pneumonia. Observe that living outside or in an uncovered roof during raining season as this people are made to live is extremely hazardous, which could result to further deaths. Worried that if nothing is done urgently to provide relief and rehabilitation support to the victims, some may start dying out of frustration, hunger, and disease. Resolved to urge the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to take immediate action to assist in the provision of relief materials and rehabilitation support for the rebuilding and or repairing of the damaged infrastructure to the victims. Urge the House Committee on Emergency and Disaster Preparedness to liaise with NEMA to ensure speedy compliance and report to the House in 2 weeks' time for further legislative action. I so move and wish that I present this, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable colleague. Any seconder to this motion? Honorable Maliki.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My respected honorable colleagues, my name remains Yakuba Adamu Maliki. I represent Brunung Kudubuji Federal Constituency from Jigawa State. I rise to support the motion heavily moved by my honorable colleague. I so second. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Emergency and Disaster Preparedness for further legislative action. The next motion is coming from Honorable Ibe Okwara, and the co-sponsors are Honorable Mark Esset and Honorable Jafar Leko. Is Honorable Ibe Okwara around? Please, can you rise and move your motion?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Ibe Okwara Osonwa Ukabo Hafia, and I represent the very prosperous people of Aruchukwu Hafia Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from God's own state with God's own governor. I come from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to come under Order 8, Rule 5 of the House Rule, to suspend the House's rules to hear this matter of urgent public importance. Mr. Speaker, this matter is urgent because it's the need to investigate allegations of systematic abuse of office, corruption, and asset stripping in the Nigerian police force. Mr. Speaker, I urge and seek your leave for this matter to be heard as urgent and important.
Any seconder to the first leg? Honorable Abdul.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Abdul Malik Abdul Rahim Danga. I represent the entire people of Adavi Okei Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Kogi State. I rise this morning to support the motion that is about to be moved by eBay, that it is urgent enough to be heard. I so move, Mr. Speaker. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Second leg of the motion. Honorable Nachi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, Your Excellency. Honorable colleagues, Nnamdi Ezeichi is my name. I represent Ndokwa Ukwani Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Delta State. I rise here to second this motion of urgent public importance. This motion is very important and should be allowed to be heard in this House. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Ibe, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The House notes that the core mandate of the Nigerian police force, as enshrined in Section 214 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, includes to protect lives and properties, prevention and detection of crime, and enforcement of all laws and regulations. The House is concerned that recently there are matters of allegations of abuse of office, lack of due process, and corruption in the Nigerian police force that threatens the credibility, operational efficiency, and national security objectives of the force. The House further is concerned that the Nigerian Police Force's Procurement Department reportedly awarded a contract worth 6 billion naira to Crown Nature's Nigeria Limited by splitting it into 66 separate contracts in a deliberate attempt to circumvent the Public Procurement Act of 2007, particularly in the procurement of the police's uniforms, as reported by investigative media platforms that also include such as Sahara Reporters. The House is disturbed by the reported sale of critical national security assets, including Garki Police Barracks in Abuja, the Falomo Police Barracks in Lagos, and Bompai Barracks in Kano, to private individuals closely linked with Exim Realty Company Limited, without due process or required approvals from the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, Ministry of Police Affairs, or the Federal Executive Council, and in total disregard of the PPP regulation guides. The House is worried that various contracts under the 2024 budget, running into tens of billions of naira, have been alleged to have been awarded by the Nigerian Police Force without compliance with statutory procurement processes, including the Federal Executive Council's approval, ministerial tenders board vetting, and Bureau of Public Procurement. No objection certifications. The companies involved in these allegations and alleged violations include Dexterity Development Limited, KC Construction Limited, Ontrat Technologies Limited, Strong Tower Infrastructure Development Limited, amongst others. The House is worried that reports of the diversion of 2.9 billion naira meant for the Safe School initiative under a contract awarded to Vigiscope Limited, despite failing to meet statutory requirements such as obtaining an NITDA certificate as mandated by the ICT-related procurement in MDAs. The House is further worried about credible allegations that several contracts amounting to over 50 billion naira were paid to unqualified and unvetted companies for the supply of arms, boots, gunboats, and forensic intelligence equipment without an execution or delivery, thereby putting national security at risk. These companies include PSGL Nigeria Limited, Solid Nigeria Limited, Toffee Ventures Limited, Rushright Limited, Value Exchange Limited, and Radio Tactics Global Services, amongst others. Disturbed that these allegations point to a systematic abuse of office, blatant disregard for procurement regulations, undermining of internal oversight departments, and potential sabotage of Nigeria's internal security architecture. The House is convinced that if urgent steps are not taken, these acts of impunity and financial misconduct could erode public confidence in the police force and sabotage national security and development efforts. The House hereby resolves to mandate the House Committee on Public Accounting to investigate the Nigerian police force over allegations of violation of extant financial rules and regulations, corruption, abuse of office, illegal sales of national assets, and the diversion of public funds. The House also directs the committee to report its findings and recommendations to the House within 6 weeks for further legislative action. I so move.
Any seconder? Pardon? Let's identify a seconder. Barrister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished honorable colleagues, I'm Barrister Muhammadu Bello Shehu, representing the people of Fege Federal Constituency. I'm from Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second this very important motion on the floor of this House this morning. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Who is moving for an amendment? Honorable Ajulu.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, Ian Zazo. My name is Umar Ajilo, member representing Makarfi Kudan Federal Constituency from Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, I have an amendment that the Public Procurement Committee should be added, since there is a procurement matters around the motions. It would be good to add the Public Procurement Committee as the relevance committee to be taking this. Thank you.
Any seconder to this amendment? Any seconder? Honorable Dominic.
Good morning, dear Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name remains Honorable Engineer Dominic Ifeanyi Chukwuokafo, and I represent the good people of Agata Federal Constituency, including the very performing governor of that state, Professor Chukwumacha Soludo. I rise this morning to second the amendment moved by my friend. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is it. Those in support of this amendment, this motion as amended, should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is it. This motion is referred to the Committees on Public Accounts and Public Procurement for further legislative action. Yes, the Minority Whip.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues. I'm coming under Order 6,
Honorable Chief Balogun, order,
personal
please.
explanations.
Go
Mr.
ahead, please.
Speaker, my honorable colleagues, I remain Ali Isa JC, representing Balanga Billiri Federal Constituency from Gombe State, and I am the minority whip of the House.
Honorable Mascot, Honorable
Speaker,
Yampa, please, let's be seated.
Section 58, subsection 4, as amended, 1999 Constitution as amended, empower the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to either sign or decline his assent in any bill sent to him by the National Assembly. On behalf of myself, the governor and the people of Gombe State, we want to use this medium to extend our appreciation to the president for doing his constitutional right by assenting to 2 bills, establishment bills from Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to commend him for doing for doing his work while commending him and also appreciating him. On behalf of the people of Balanga Billiri Federal Constituency, for assenting to a bill to establish an orthopedic hospital in Billiri, Gombe State. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My brother, Honorable
Honorable Rashid, you want to say something too? Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I am Honorable Abdullahi Rashid, member representing Dukuna Fada Federal Constituency from Gombe State, PDP. I come under Order 6, personal explanation, to express my appreciation to the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, GCFR, for assenting a bill I sponsored on the amendment of College of Education Act 2025 to establish Federal College of Education Special Dukku in Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, the President has assented this bill despite the fact we are not on the same political party. I am of PDP, and this is a call to national duty. I really appreciate Mr. President for doing this wonderful job for my own constituency. I also wish to express my sincere appreciation to the leadership of the Senate and distinguished members of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, specifically our leaders, the former governors of Gombe State, Senator Ibrahim Hassan Dankombo, Danjuma Goje, and Senator Isiaku Yaro, and all other senators for giving the support for a quick and timely assent. This timely endorsement reflects a shared commitment across both chambers of the National Assembly to the development of our great nation and the advancement of inclusive and equitable education for all. This development clearly demonstrates an unwavering commitment of the federal government to reform, strengthen, and advance our nation's education sector in line with the Renew Hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Importantly, the establishment of this college aligns directly with the priorities of the Renew Hope administration, which promote inclusive governance, human capital development, and equitable access to quality education to all Nigerians. This achievement would have not been possible without the steadfast support of my honorable colleagues, the purposeful leadership of the House of Representatives under the guidance of Right Honorable Speaker Abbas Tajuddin, PhD Ian Zazzau, and the enduring commitment of all stakeholders involved in this journey. On behalf of people of Dukunafa Federal Constituency, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to the leadership of this House and to every member whose input and solidarity helped transform this dream into reality. We remain deeply indebted to you. It is binding on me to also acknowledge the unwavering support of the Gombe State government under the leadership of His Excellency Alhaji Muhammad Inuwayaya for his valuable assistance, guidance toward the realization of these objectives. This underscores the state commitment to holistic development in all sectors. Finally, I wish to express our appreciation to the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Disability Matters, whose contribution was tremendous and instrumental in actualizing this vision. May this noble achievement continue to inspire greater effort toward building an inclusive, educated, and prosperous Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Honorable El Rashid, and thank you, Honorable Ali JC, for appreciating our government, the government of APC, the government of the whole entire Nigeria. Today, I'm really elated to hear that two PDP members coming out to commend this government for its inclusivity and its impartiality. Projects, bills endorsed by Mr. President, not on party basis.
Passed by National Assembly.
Passed by National Assembly, but with the prerogative of the president to choose, and he decides to choose irrespective of party lines. I think that's what Nigeria is all about. We commend His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, for being a president of all Nigerians, irrespective of all parties. And we urge all members of opposition to take note of what happened today and reflect and take appropriate decisions in due course. Thank you very much. Honorable members, the first business of the day is presentation of 22 bills. I'll now invite the clerk to read their short titles.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, Southeast Institute for Vocational and Entrepreneurship Studies, Muobun, Imo State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Ikere, Ondo State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. National Commission for Rehabilitation Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. National Agriculture Improvement Board Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Women and Youth Empowerment Bill 2025, first reading. National Digital Infrastructure Development Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Innovation and Entrepreneurship Support Bill 2025, first reading. Technical and Vocational Institute, Ikare, Akoko, Ondo State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Minerals and Mining Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Price Control Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Nigerian FinTech Regulatory Commission Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Companies and Allied Matters Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Awajir, Benue State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal University of Health Sciences, Ugualao, Kogi State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal University of Science and Arts, Ukwa, Abia State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Ibusa Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Institute Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Nigerian Recycling Regulatory Agency Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal Medical Centers Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading.
Honorable colleagues, the second business of the day is presentation of 4 reports of the Committee on Health Institutions, standing in the name of Honorable Dr. Patrick Umo. Honorable Umo is invited to present the reports.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Honorable Speaker. My name is Dr. Patrick Umo. I am the Honorable Member representing the entire people of Ikot-Ekpene, Esienudim, Obodokara Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, esteemed colleagues, I'm a proud son of Akwa Ibom State. I rise this morning that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Health Institutions on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act to establish Federal Medical Center, Kachia, Kaduna State, and for related matters, referenced as HB 1365, referred to the committee on 9th October 2024. Again, I rise that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Health Institutions on a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing Sciences, Mangu, Plateau State, to provide for training and research in general nursing, midwifery, and other specialties of nursing and for related matters, referenced HB 1748, referred to the committee on 5th February 2025. Again, the Right Honourable Speaker, I rise that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Health Institutions on a bill for an act to provide for establishment of Federal Medical Center, Isialangwa, Abia State, and for related matters referenced HB 1074, referred on the 27th of February 2024 to the committee. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, may I apply that the 4th for the committee's report be stepped down, that is, the report to establish Federal Medical Centers Act, Toro Bauchi State. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I so move.
Is the Deputy Chairman around? Deputy Chairman of the committee? Any member of the committee? Dr. Wale? Oh, okay, Mr. Honorable Anka.
As a co-opted member of the committee and who happened to participate fully, in the committee's report, I wish to second this motion, as presented. Thank you very much.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Patrick, please can you proceed and lay your report. The first order of the day is the third reading of a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Mining and Geosciences, JOS, Plateau State, to make comprehensive provisions for its due management, administrations, and for related matters, standing in the name of the House Leader. Honorable members will recall that the House adopted the report of the Committee of the Whole on the bill on Wednesday, 21st May 2025. I now invite the acting House Leader to move that the bill be read the third time.
Right Honourable Speaker, honourable colleagues, I remain Honourable Abdullah Ibrahim Ali Halims. I'm from Kogi State, and I represent the very wonderful people of Ankpa Omala Lamboro Federal Constituency. I rise this morning to move that a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Mining and Geosciences, JOS, Plateau State, to make comprehensive provisions for its due management, administration, and for related matters, Senate Bill 12, be read third time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The minority leader.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion for the third reading of SB 12. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal University of Mining and Geosciences, Jos Plateau State, to make comprehensive provision for its due management, administration, and for related matters. Third reading.
This bill is read the third time and passed. The second order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish Institute of Chartered Biochemists and Molecular Biologists charged with the responsibilities to, among other things, determine standards of knowledge and skills to be attained by persons seeking to become registered biochemists and molecular biologists. Register such persons, regulate and control their practice, and review those standards from time to time as circumstances may permit and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Kingsley Ochinda and 48 others. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 16th October 2024. I now invite Honorable Chinda to move that the bill be read the second time.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to move that the bill for an act to establish the Institute of Chartered Biochemists and Molecular Biologists charged with the responsibilities to, among other things, determine standards of knowledge and skills to be attained by persons seeking to become registered biochemists and molecular biologists. Register such persons, regulate and control their practice, and review those standards from time to time as circumstances may permit and for related matters be read a second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Honorable Ali Jesse.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleagues, I rise to second a motion moved by our leader that the bill be read the second time. I hereby second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Honorable colleague, this is an establishment bill. It doesn't require any debate. We believe that at the level of public hearing, the details of the bill will be discussed. So with your kind permission, we'll go ahead and put the question. Those in support of this bill be read the second time say aye. Those against say nay. That is have it. Clerk.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, who is raising the point of order? Okay, Honorable Billy.
Thank you, the speaking speaker. Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Sawaro is my name. I represent the good people of Orion-Wonhode Federal Constituency of Edo State, a very proud Benin chief. Mr. Speaker, I know you meant to say third reading, but you said second reading. This is the second reading.
No, from my record, it's second reading.
Okay.
It's second reading.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Institute of Chartered Biochemists and Molecular Biologists charged with the responsibilities to, among other things, determine standards of knowledge and skills to be attained by persons seeking to become registered biochemists and molecular biologists. Register such persons, regulate and control their practice, and review those standards from time to time as circumstances may permit, and for related matters. Second reading.
This bill is referred to the Committee on Commerce for further legislative action. The third order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, Act Cap A12, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to establish Federal College of Agriculture, Ijebu-Ijesa, Osun State, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Oluwole Oke. Honorable members recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, July 12, 2023. I now invite Honorable Oke to move that the bill be read the second time. Is Honorable Wale Oke around? No? This bill is stepped down by the leave of the House. The fourth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Dental Technology and Therapy, Zaki, Bauchi State, to provide for courses leading to the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates in dental technology, dental therapy, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Mohammed Dan Abba Shehu. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 23rd July 2024. I now invite Honorable Shehu to move that the bill be read the second time.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, sir, distinguished honorable parliamentarians of this esteemed chamber. My name is Honorable Mohammed Dan Abba Shehu, member representing good and hardworking people of Zaki Federal Constituency. I am from Bauchi State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move for a bill, an act to establish Federal College of Dental Technology and Therapy, Zaki, Bauchi State, to provide for courses leading to the award of degree, diploma, and certificate in dental technology, dental therapy, and for related matters, HB 1655, to be read for the second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Any seconder? Honorable Jafar Leko.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Jafar Leko, and I represent the very good people of Bogoro, Dastafa, Balea. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm from Bauchi State. I rise this afternoon to second this very important establishment bill moved by my brother, Honorable Muhammad Abba. I so second, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable colleagues, is an establishment bill as well, so with your kind permission, we'll go ahead and put the question. Those in support of this bill go for second reading, say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, a bill for an act to establish Federal College of Dental Technology and Therapy, Zaki, Bauchi State, to provide for courses leading to the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates in dental technology, dental therapy, and for related matters. Second reading.
This bill is referred to the Committee on Health Institutions for further legislative action. The fifth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish Federal Institute of Technical Education and Skills Acquisition in Mbaise and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Chinedu Emeka Martins. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 21st May 2025. I now invite Honorable Martins to move that the bill be read the second time.
Thank you, Mr.
Asama.
Speaker. Honorable
Go
colleagues.
to your seats. Honorable Asama.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Emeka Chinedu. I represent the hospitable people of Ahia Zumbi Sensi, the federal constituency. I'm from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to move a motion that a bill for an act to establish the Federal Institute of Technical Education and Skill Acquisition, MBC, and for related matter, HB 2342, be read the second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Honorable Chairman Billy.
Thank you, the speaking speaker. Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Asawaro is my name. I represent the good people of Oriemo Onwode Federal Constituency of Edo State, a very proud Bini chief. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion, ably moved by my colleague Chinedu. Thank you, I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is of it. Again, this is an establishment bill. Honorable colleagues, with their kind permission, we go ahead and put the question. Those in support of this bill go for second reading, say aye. Those against should say nay. That is of it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal Institute of Technical Education and Skills Acquisition, MBC, and for related matters, second reading.
This bill is referred to the Committee on Alternative Education for further legislative action. The sixth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to provide for establishment of Federal Capital Territory Area Council Service Commission and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Moshood Olaruwanju Oshun. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 5th December 2024. I will now invite Honorable Oshun to move that the bill be read a second time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, good afternoon. My name is Moshood Olaruwanju Oshun. I represent the wonderful people of Lagos Mainland Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I rise this afternoon to move that a bill for an act to provide for establishment of Federal Capital Territories, Area Councils, Service Commission, and for related matters, HB 1838, be read the second time. I so move.
Any seconder? Honorable Talba.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Engineer Bukar Telba, member representing Marte Mongono Ganze. I am from Borno State, Mr. Speaker. I stand this afternoon to second a motion by my colleague. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye.
Aye.
Those against should say nay. That is of it. This, again, is an establishment bill. With your kind permission, we'll go ahead and put the question. Those in support of this bill go for second reading, say aye. Those against should say nay. That is of it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to provide for establishment of Federal Capital Territory Area Council Service Commission and for related matters, second reading.
This bill is referred to the Committee on Federal Capital Territory Area Councils and Ancillary Matters for further legislative action. The seventh order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish Federal Institute for Driving Technology, Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos State, charged with responsibility to provide full-time courses in deep-sea ocean diving studies and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Adebayo Balogun. Honorable members recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 18th July 2023. I now invite Honorable Balogun to move that the bill be read a second time. Before then, I think there is a typographical error in the title of the bill. I think it's supposed to be Federal Institute for Diving, not Driving. Diving Technology. So please take note of that correction.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, the Areboba Shelu of Ibeju-Lekki Kingdom. My name is Honorable Prince Bayo Balogun, the Olori Omoba of Ibeju land, representing Ibeju-Lekki Federal Constituency, the emerging economy of Nigeria. I hereby rise to move that the bill for the establishment of the Federal Institute of Diving Technology, Ibeju-Lekki, charged with the responsibility to provide full-time courses in deep-sea ocean diving study, be read the second time. I so move, Mrs. Scott. Thank you.
Any seconder? Honorable Abente.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, my very wonderful colleagues. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, Awaji Nombek Dagomie Abiante, Anthony Opobo Nkoro Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion that this bill aimed at establishing the Federal Institute for Ocean Diving Technology. I think there's a mistake on the other paper, it should be noted. Ibejuleki, Lagos, be read a second time as moved by my wonderful friend Adebayo Balogun. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Honorable colleagues, this is again an establishment bill. With the permission, we put the question straight away. Those in support of this bill go for secondary reading, say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Federal Institute of Ocean Diving Technology, Ibeju Lekki, Lagos State, charged with the responsibility to provide full-time courses in deep-sea ocean diving studies and for related matters. Second reading.
This bill is referred to the Committee on Oceans and Fisheries for further legislative action. Order, please. Order, order. Honorable Abente, the fact that God has blessed you to be sitting next to the chairman of finance should not be abused. Otherwise, you will be transferred to another side where you lose so much of those incentives you are enjoying right now. No, not at all. Honorable colleagues, the eighth order of the day is a motion on calling for intervention to address the gully erosion in Idiato North, South Federal Constituency, Imo State, standing in the name of Honorable Ikenga Imo Guchinyeri. Honorable Ikenga is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished honorable colleagues, my name is Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere. I represent the good people of Idato North, Idato South Federal Constituency. I'm from Umukegwa Kopa. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move the motion calling for intervention to address the worsening gully erosion and road collapse in Idato North and South Federal Constituency in Imo State. The House notes the devastating impact of the gully erosion in Idato Federal Constituency, affecting over 32 communities, including Umesh, Amanato, Uruala, Isiekenesi, Isiokpo, Umuagobe, Ozuome, Obodukwu, Arondizog, Akokwa, Omumisiak, Umobom, and surrounding areas. Concerned that the 32 communities in Idato North and South Federal Constituency are currently facing gully erosion, threatening their lives and access to essential services like healthcare, education, trade, and road infrastructure. Alarmed that the gully erosion has worsened, destroying homes, farmlands, causing total road collapse in Umesh, Amanato, Isiekenesi Road, particularly also the Uruala gigantic erosion site 1, 2, and 3, which is currently threatening to sink the heart of Uruala and of Uruala markets. Also affected is Umesh, Amanato, Isiekenesi, Isiokpo, Umuagobe, Arondizog, Akokwa, Omumisiak, and also Umobom Bridge, which is at the verge of collapse. Recall that Idato land is home to influential national figures and founding fathers and patriots like Mbono Ojike, K.O. Mbadiwe, Elochukwu Njaka, Ferdinand Anagara, and Mmadụ. Hence the need for urgent intervention to preserve the ancestral heritage. Commends the federal government previous intervention at the Umuchi Gully erosion site, which have been taken over by the state government. Aware that the erosion has destroyed the lives and properties, and if nothing is done urgently to curb the menace, more lives and property will be lost. Resolved to urge the federal government to declare Idato Federal Constituency an erosion disaster zone and take drastic steps to curtail gully erosion in the communities in Idato North and South Federal Constituency. Also urge the Federal Ministry of Works, Environment, Ecological Fund Office, Federal Road Maintenance Agency, NDDC, and the Southeast Development Commission to embark on immediate intervention, rehabilitate, reconstruct, and remedial works on the Umueshi Amanato Ishekeneshi Gully Erosion and Collapse Road, Uruala Jinganti Gully Erosion Site 1, 2, and 3, Afuruala Community Erosion Site, Isiokpo Gully Erosion, Umuohobe, Omumishiako, Akbolo, Akokwa, Oboduku, and Arondizo Gully Erosion and Collapse Road Infrastructure, and the sinking bridge in Umobom, all in Idato North and South Federal Constituency of Imo State. Further, all the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, the National Emergency Management Agency, to provide relief materials for the displaced victims of the Gully erosion in Idato North and South Federal Constituency. And lastly, mandate the Committee on Works, Emergency and Disaster Preparedness, Environment and Ecological Fund, Southeast Development Commission, and NDCC to ensure compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Honorable David.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I still remain Ogel David Agada, member representing Oju of the Federal Constituency. I'm from Benue State, the food basket of the nation, and a proud Igede song. I rise this afternoon to second this very much important motion that needs to cater for the lives of our people and their property. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is it. This motion is referred to the Committees on Works, Emergency and Disaster Preparedness, Environment, Ecological, Southeast Development Commission, and the Niger Delta Development Commission Committee for further legislative action. The ninth order of the day is a motion on electrification of Omombo, Omasi, Umerum, and Omor communities through the rural electrification projects, standing in the name of Honorable Gwacham Maureen Chingwe. Honorable Gwacham is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, Gwacham Maureen Chingwe is my name, and I represent the hardworking people of Oyi, Ayamelum Federal Constituency, Anambra State. Mr. Speaker, my motion is on the electrification of Umumbo, Omasi, Umerum, and Omo communities through the rural electrification projects. The House notes that the access to electricity is a fundamental driver of economic growth, social development, and improved quality of life. Aware that the communities in Umumbo, Omasi, Umerum, and Omo, with significant population size and contributions to the agriculture in Anambra State and Nigeria in general, are unconnected to the national grid, while other communities suffer from inadequate electricity supply. The House is concerned that these communities are the largest producers of rice, yam, and cassava in the state, and the lack of stable electricity supply hampers agro-processing storage facility, small-scale enterprises, education, healthcare delivery, and general socio-economic advancements. The House is aware that the Rural Electrification Agency, REA of Nigeria, has a mandate to extend electricity to rural and underserved areas through grid extension, solar mini-grids, and other sustainable energy models. The House is concerned that despite multiple appeals from community stakeholders, local leaders, no significant intervention from federal or state government to end the lingering electrification challenges in the communities. Cognizant that electrifying these communities will improve the living standards of the residents, boost agricultural productivity, reduce rural-urban migration, and support microeconomic growth, the House resolves to urge the Federal Ministry of Power and Rural Electrification Agency to include Umumbo, Omasi, Umerum, and Omo communities in their immediate rural electrification project in the 2026 budget estimates. Mandate the Committee on National Rural Electrification Agency and Rural Development to conduct a need assessment of the affected communities and liaise with the relevant federal agencies for intervention and report within 4 weeks for further legislative action. The third one, to mandate the Committee on Legislative Compliance to ensure compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, thank you.
Honorable Maureen, I'm sure so many people would want to second this motion of yours. I don't know who I will choose. And since the power has not been delegated to you to choose, I'll just close my eyes and see the one nearest to you and give him that honor. The Rock of the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for choosing me to second this very important motion. Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Peter Anyekwe, Peter the Rock. I represent the good people of Anambra East and West Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Anambra State. I stand this morning to second the motion moved by my colleague. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the committees on rural electrification, rural development for further legislative action. The 10th order of the day is a motion on the need for the federal government to intervene on the menace of erosion and flood at Fagge, Kano State, standing in the name of Honorable Mohammed Bello Shehu. Honorable Shehu is invited to move the motion.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, my name is Barrister Mohammed Bello Shehu, representing the people of Fagge Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Kano State. Mr. Speaker, standing before the House is a motion noting the impending disaster of flood and erosion in Kano as predicted by the National Hydrological Service Agency and the National Emergency Management Agency, that approximately 3.8 million Kano residents across 362 communities are potentially at high risk of flooding. Also note that the House, Mr. Speaker, had passed 3 resolutions on this same issue on the 25th of July 2023, on the 27th of June 2024, and as recently as 3 months ago. And yet, Mr. Speaker, no action has been taken by NEMA, no action has been taken by the Ecological Fund Office, the Ministry of Works, and that of Environment. Concerned that the Ecological Fund Office activities have been minimal over the past 2 years, raising concerns about the primary mandate of mitigating ecological issues nationwide. Aware that Kwarungugau, Emmatagabas, Derirawa, Kwachiri, which includes communities like Sabumbuni, Alpha, Tudumbojua, Alasawa, Jaba, and Kwaring Akuya, and including Kwakwachi, all in Fagge local government area of Kano State, are faced with severe and destructive environmental degradation and poverty as a result of erosion and flood occasioned in the said communities. Cognizant that the erosion and flood have severely impacted negatively on the industrial development, leading to low food production, and if not addressed, the situation will worsen. Resolved to urge the Federal Ministry of Environment, in conjunction with the Ecological Fund Office, to intervene by assessing the erosion problems, provide erosion control and remediation projects in all the affected communities. Mr. Speaker, also
have your seat, please.
The National Emergency Management Agency to supply relief materials to the affected areas. Further urge the Federal Ministry of Works to rehabilitate and reconstruct the affected roads. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, mandate the Committee on Works to ensure compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable Hassan Hussein, since it is your state, let me give you the honor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Hassan Sheikh Hussein. I represent the good people of Nasarawa Federal Constituency. I'm from Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion ably moved by Honorable Muhammad Shehu Page. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Works for further legislative action. Honorable colleagues, we have some couple of announcements, starting from a message sent from Honorable Isa Mohammed Anka, member representing Anka Talata Mafara Federal Constituency of Zamfara State. And his message is in respect of wedding notification. His message reads as follows. This is to announce the wedding of the daughter of Honorable Isa Mohammed Anka, member representing Anka Talata Mafara Federal Constituency of Zamfara State, in the person of Rukaya Isa Mohammed Anka to Malam Mustafa Habib, which will take place as follows. Date 27 June 2025. Venue, Al-Nur Mosque, Wusetru, Abuja. Time, 1:30 p.m. Honorable Isa Mohammed Anka will be delighted to have the presence of his colleagues at this auspicious occasion. Signed, Honorable Isa Mohammed Anka. Honorable colleagues, it's my pleasure to announce the constitution of an ad hoc committee on Benue crisis.
Order.
And we have Honorable Gaza Boefi Jonathan as the chairman of the committee, with Honorable Fred Abedi, Honorable Mansour Jega, Honorable Victor Ogene, Honorable Jaha Ahmed, Honorable Kafilat Obara, Honorable Saeed Abdullahi, and Honorable Fulatan as members. The last but not the least is another information. Honorable Jega.
Honorable Jega, go to your seat,
Jega,
please.
The
Honorable
leadership,
Jega, go to your
leadership
seat.
of the minority
Honorable Yampa
will be very interested in this last announcement. So find your seat. I'm sure you too, it will interest you. There is no light. Please, just 2 minutes. It won't take more than 2 minutes to announce. And bear with me. We have an announcement coming from Right Honorable Chief Joseph Nwobosim, JP, the member representing Eza North and Ishielu Federal Constituency of Ebonyi State. And his message is direct to the point. He said, notification later. And I write to inform you and the General House of my defection from the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, to All Progressive Congress, APC. I officially joined All Progressive Congress, APC, on Saturday, 14 June 2025, alongside my teaming supporters. Submitted for your information, signed, Right Honorable Joseph Nwobasi. And he similarly also wants the House to acknowledge that the state party chairman of APGA, in his state, Honorable Joseph Nwobashi, has also defected with him to APC. Congratulations, my brother. You are welcome to the greatest party. Where are you? If you are around, please, can you stand up for recognition? Please, can you come down for them to know you? They said they don't know you.
Mr. Speaker.
No, he's here.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Fred, you come and shake your hands, oh, because I know you are a good player. You are not a bad loser. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations, my brother. Congrats.
Sir.
Mr. Speaker. Let me remove that cap.
We need to confirm whether it's a member of
The acting leader of the House, please, can you move for adjournment? Honorable Alims, can you move for adjournment, please, to Tuesday, 11 a.m.
Point of order.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues.
Point of order.
Having exhausted today's deliberation, I hereby move that the House do adjourn to Tuesday next week, same time, same venue. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Minority Leader, please, can you second?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second that this House do stand adjourned. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. There is it. House has adjourned to next week, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Thank you very much.